everybody, welcome to ABCD and I am Dr. Kirthiga. As you saw in the previous videos, we saw about the stages of childhood decay, and we also saw in the most recent video about the cause of childhood decay, right? So today we are going to talk about what happens if you leave dental decay for your child untreated. So it so happens that sometimes we see dental decay in front of us in our child's mouth, and we have left it when it was a dot, when it was on one tooth, and it has been spreading now it's there in 3 teeth, 4 teeth, 6 teeth, and it's become deeper and deeper, and you see it, but you feel your child is just 2 years old, you feel your child is 3 years old, or maybe any age which is less than 6 or 7, you feel the child is very young to undergo any treatment. You don't know whether the child will cooperate, or you're not very confident if that doctor can actually do good for your child, right? So if we are at that stage, what are the consequences of untreated decay? I'm going to tell you that in this video. So the first and the most, the dangerous consequence, that we can even call it that way, is pain. Okay, as the decay progresses to the deeper layers of the tooth, it can lead to pain, and this pain can even cause to collection of pus, which we call as an abscess, and this can also lead to fever. So if your child has unexplained fever which is not coming down and there is a swelling, it definitely could be because of the tooth. Not in all the cases, but in majority of the cases, yes. Okay. The second consequence is we all have a thinking that these are just baby teeth and they're going to fall off. When the permanent teeth come, I will take care of my child's teeth when it's permanent, right? So if you see how the teeth are present in an oral cavity in this picture, you can see that the permanent teeth are right below the baby teeth, and there is a small connection between the roots of the baby teeth and the permanent teeth. Okay, so as the infection progresses and reaches the root, it keeps passing on to the permanent teeth as well, which means that when your permanent teeth are going to erupt, they're going to be weak. They're going to be a lot of white spots, and we already know that white spot lesions are the first sign of tooth decay, right? Yeah, so that's the second consequence. The third one is that as parents, caretakers, we all have this major concern about our kids, that my child is not putting on weight, he or she is not eating well. In fact, I think in the first few years of life, our entire world, when it becomes whether our child finishes the bowl of food, right? That is the main target for that day. So if your child has childhood decay, maybe decay in the front or back, the child may not put on weight no matter whatever kind of food you're going to give how many ever times, because the child feels uncomfortable because there are parts of decay, right? So the food goes and gets stuck there, and that is going to cause severe pain and discomfort for the child. So if your child is not putting on weight, it definitely could be because of this reason. And the last point, also very important point, I've seen a lot of kids and parents tell me that once the treatment was done, now my child smiles, laughs confidently. So what happens is, even a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, I'm not talking about the teenagers, they're very conscious about their looks even when they're young, especially the girls. So they don't smile showing their teeth for photographs. Okay, I think all of us have that feeling. If you feel that your teeth are not fine, we don't smile, we just smile like this. Kids, I've seen a lot of them smile like this. They are very particular that they should not show their teeth, because they know that something is different and it is not normal that from what other kids have. So it really puts down their confidence and overall leads to affecting the quality of life. Okay, so remember, it is very, very important to get your child's teeth treated at any cost. Okay, let's not underestimate the consequences of childhood decay. The 4 major consequences, like I told you: pain, which can lead to fever, and then there could be loss of weight, it could affect the permanent teeth, and finally it could lead to a less confidence of the child overall. So remember to get your child's teeth treated if you know that he or she has childhood decay. In the future videos, I'm going to give you more tips about how to prevent, and also going to tell you about different stages and what treatment should be done for different stages of decay. Until then, it's bye-bye from Dr. Kirthiga.